Menya Rui is a traditional Japanese ramen shop. Directly translated, Menya, men means noodle, ya means shop. Rui is my given Japanese name, my middle name here in the States. So I've always worked in food since I was in high school, and I really felt comfortable in the kitchen. Through college, it was always floating around that a ramen shop would be awesome in the States. I feel like it's just one of those foods that transcends cultures. Anyone can eat it and it's delicious. And once I was at a crossroads in my life, I didn't really have a plan for a career. I decided to move to Japan, learn ramen, explore my identity, and come back and open a shop. So I moved there in 2014. My uncle helped set me up with a job. I split time between two different shops in Okinawa, Japan. I was there for 2 years. In that time, I made connections in mainland Japan, and I spent my final year in Shikoku. Overall, I worked in 4 different shops, the last one being the flagship of a Michelin-starred franchise. Before I moved over there, I had zero knowledge as far as what making ramen entailed. But all the places I worked at were scratch kitchens, so we were using animal bones, raw kombu, katsuo, niboshi. Those are like Japanese seafood ingredients. I'm bringing back all of that. So I think that's going to be a unique selling point for Menya Rui, is that I have a Japanese noodle machine that I imported from Japan. So everything from the soup, the tare, the noodles, the toppings, all going to be made in-house from scratch. I mean, even in Japan, I'd say it's a unique thing. If there's a ramen shop that makes their own noodles, it's definitely something that they want to show off. That's where the idea for the noodle room came. Most places that make their own noodles over there will still have like a display. Even over there, maybe it's 50% of the shops make their own noodles. A lot of them will outsource. But in the States, I'd say it's a lot more rare. We're getting there, but I'm going to be the first in St. Louis that's going to have the homemade noodle. When the pandemic hit in 2020, I definitely had a panic moment. I got laid off at Indo, so I thought about just abandoning the whole food industry, which a lot of people have for plenty of good reasons. But I have faith that I think one day this is going to become something that we just live with. So I didn't want to plan too much around just going straight to takeout or anything like that. I don't know. I'm seeing it through. If I fail, I'll pick myself back up. It took me a really long time to find a space that I felt was suitable and felt like a ramen shop. Most ramen shops in Japan are going to be 30 seats or less for sure. So yeah, I think as far as uniqueness, it's just the size and the feeling that it's going to convey. I want people to walk in the door and feel like they're in Japan. I guess the analogy when people talk about packaged ramen to what real ramen is, I always talk about it's like thinking that a pizza roll is what pizza is. It's like, yeah, you got pizza rolls, but you have like a real Neapolitan pizza that someone's making the dough, fermenting it, and then cooking it in a brick oven. That's just the difference.